the 1-1 draw against Winchester, but that game was madcap. We were on top, they were on top, we were on top, they were on top. And how do you analyse that?
Well, I thought the first 15 minutes we were good. I thought we were strong, solid, played football, won set pieces, won corners, looked dangerous, looked a threat. And then from the goal to half time, I thought we got absolutely battered. I thought we got battered from pillar to post. I don't think we got our lines right, we didn't get close enough. Guri was struggling, and we were just nowhere near it. And I have to say that I don't think anyone's done to us today what Winchester done till probably the 60th minute of the game. I think they were stronger than us, better than us, more direct than us, better quality than us, better chances than us up until the 60th minute. And if they'd have been 3 or 4-1 up, I couldn't have really complained. We were nowhere near it. And I have to give the boys some credit today because I felt that we looked tired. We looked very tired. We looked very leggy. We brought Forbes in for Arthur, who's feeling his hamstrings, but somehow we pulled ourselves through. And I thought from 60 minutes to 90, we were outstanding after that. And we've had some great chances. And listen, I'd be wrong if I was to stand here and say we deserved to win it, because I don't think we did. But we could have won it at the end there with the chances we had. But that's football. Thought the front two were outstanding, and it's just one of them days. We take a point because this time last year I think we get beat in that game.
How important is it after coming off 3 straight wins when you've got your backs to the wall against like we did in that first half, and we're not clearing our lines, the ball's not sticking? How important is it just to stay in the game and then come away with that point?
Yeah, and I think that's what we've done well today. I think we've stayed in the game, we've weathered big storms, big moments, defended for our life, and I think that's the difference between our performances now and the performances at the start of the season, where we're defending properly. And the 2 centre-halves, I thought Tommy Brewer come on was outstanding today. Tommy needed that because he knows that his levels haven't been where they need to be in terms of his fitness, because he's been struggling with a couple of issues. But he come on and I thought he was really good today. Guri up till today has been outstanding, but struggling with chest pain, so we didn't want to risk that. And but it's about standing games of football, and we've done that. And in the end, we've had some great chances, and we've controlled the last 20 minutes of the game, I felt. But I thought, as I said to their manager after, I thought it was an outstanding advert for non-league football. I'm pleased to come away with a point. If you'd have said to me now, would you take 4 points from Harrow and Winchester, I'd have snapped your hand off, both away from home. And that's what we've done. We've stayed in it. We've weathered big moments, and we've had big moments. And I'll take a point, and we move on to Tuesday night.
So Tuesday night we've got Chesham at home, obviously, and then we've got the big FA Cup tie on Saturday. How much is squad management going to come into, you think, and do you think in the next
massive
week?
There's players on that bench that should be in the side as well, that should be playing, and it's very difficult when we've got a squad like we have at the moment. That I feel for the boys that are not playing. And listen, we have to look at where the squad is. Joe's struggling, David Dahaju's struggling, Kieran Forbes has played his first 90 minutes since pre-season. Forbes was shattered out there. Arthur Ironton's hamstrings are in pieces. But what we need to do is assess where we are Monday, look at it Tuesday, see what way we want to go, and then approach a really hard Chesham game. Like the FA Cup's not even in my thought process at the moment. We've got another league game that we've got to try and get something out of, and then we'll look to we'll look into Saturday after Tuesday. But we have to improve the performance. I felt today that we won 3 games and we took being in front for granted. I felt that, because I felt if we'd have played like we had done the last 3 games when we got in front, I think we'd have been hard to beat today, but we never. And I've got to give him a lot of credit. I'm not one of them that's going to sit here and say we weren't at the races, because they were at the races today. They were good. It was a proper game today, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But it was one of them ones that we move on to the next one, and hopefully pick something up on a very hard Tuesday night.
So final thing, Tuesday night's your 100th game in charge of the club.
Nice.
Quite a milestone, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I don't think anyone realises, this is only my second ever season that I finished last year as a manager. COVID crucified it, and I'm thoroughly enjoying my time, I have to be honest. We've had a great turnout of support here today. I'm very lucky to be at a great football club, and I really like it. It's a family club, and my family's made very welcome here, and listen, no one likes getting beat, especially me, so I'm pleased we're turning the tables a little bit. But Tuesday night I've watched Chesham, they're a proper side, so we have to be ready to go, because if we're not, we'll get turned over comfortably. So we have to be ready for a really, really hard game Tuesday, and hopefully in my 100th game we might manage to nick something out of it.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Have a pop. Have a pop. Completely go with Hampshire over 50, didn't he? No, he didn't. Yes! Well done.
How is he actually threatening the kid? Yes, Lino! Yes, Lino! Go, Joe! Go, Joe! Just a unlucky. Get out the ball! Don't do that, just kick.